This is Bill at Highland Hill Farm, and today I want to talk to you about Hillary Clinton's plan to have a 65% inheritance tax. Most farmers have most of their assets in real estate, and in order to pay a 65% inheritance tax when most of your assets are in real estate requires you to sell the property in order to pay the inheritance tax. Now, it's not just as simple as selling the property. You have to sell the property, and then when you transfer the property, there is a 3.5% Obamacare tax on real estate. So you have to pay that as well. Plus, for example, in Pennsylvania, there's a 2% real estate transfer tax. You have to pay that as well. Now, if you are fortunate enough to sell the property within 9 months, there's no surcharge, but most farm properties take months and into years to sell. I had one property that I sold. It took me 11 years to actually sell the property. And the properties must be sold for its highest and best use for the tax collection purposes, because your tax of the inheritance tax is assessed on the highest and best use of the property. So if you don't pay the tax within the statutory period of 9 months, you get a 15% surcharge. Along with that, if you miss the date to pay the tax, the government then assesses a late fee, and that's a penalty, and it can be approximately 5% per year. So what you're really left with is pennies on the dollar for the value of your real estate. Now, that doesn't mean that that's what you get to keep, because you still have to pay legal fees. You have to pay probably a real estate commission. You have to have an appraisal that you pay for. You have to pay deed preparation fees, title fees, and you may have to clean up the property in order to sell it. And you may also have to do environmental testing on the property to assure that it's not contaminated. All these things mean one thing for farmers throughout the nation. You would be foolish to vote for Hillary Clinton.
Thank you for visiting Highland Hill Farm in Bucks County, PA.